Namaste. Today we shall be dealing with the third lesson of class 5th mathematics, how many squares. We will be dealing with the part 1 section where we shall be knowing about area and perimeter. The key concepts that we are going to learn in this chapter are knowing what is area and what is perimeter. How area and perimeter are expressed. That is, we shall know about how do we express in terms of the units. We will compute area of rectangles and squares. We will be computing area of other shapes by counting 1 centimeter squares. Finally, we shall make shapes with straight edges covering a given area, and we shall make regular shapes that can tile to make floor patterns. So we shall start the first part of this chapter, knowing area and perimeter. As you know, here this is a grid which is made up of 1 centimeter squares. So each square here is of 1 centimeter. Okay, the side of each square here is 1 centimeter. Now you can see this square A, the sides here are 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter and 1 centimeter. Here again this green square B, the sides are 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. Here you can see this rectangle 1, yellow rectangle, which I have called it as 1. The rectangle has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 squares of side 1 centimeter each. So the area of this rectangle would be 8 squares of 1 centimeter. That is 8 into 1 makes 8 square centimeter. Now coming to rectangle 2, this is again a yellow rectangle. Rectangle 2, you can count the number of the squares used. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, the area here is 8 square centimeters. Area is the region covered. So whatever region is covered here, we call it as area. So this region is equal to 8 squares of side 1 centimeter. So it is 8 into 1, that is 8 square centimeter, because they are squares. So we express area in terms of square centimeter if the unit square is a square of side 1 centimeter. If the unit square is square of side 1 inch, then the area would become here 8 square inches. And if the unit square is of side 1 meter, 1 meter, 1 meter and 1 meter, then this area would have been 8 square meters. So area is actually the region covered, and it is expressed in terms of square centimeter, square meter and square inches. Here I have taken each square as 1 centimeter, each square of side 1 centimeter. Therefore the area here of rectangle 1 is 8 square centimeter. Area of rectangle 2 again is 8 square centimeter. So I can say rectangle 1 and rectangle 2 are made using 8 squares of side 1 centimeter. So their areas are equal and equal to 8 square centimeter. Now coming to this rectangle 3. you can see here, this rectangle 3 is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So rectangle 3 being made of 12 squares of side 1 centimeter each, its area becomes 1 into 12, that is 12 square centimeter. Let's find out the area of fourth rectangle. You can see here the fourth rectangle is made up of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Again this is made up of 12 squares. So area of rectangle 4 is also 12 square centimeters. So I can say area of, since rectangle 3 and rectangle 4 are made using 12 squares of side 1 centimeter, so their areas are 12 square centimeter each. Now let us know what is perimeter. Perimeter is nothing but the length of the boundary. In rectangle 1, you can see the boundary starts. Suppose I start from here, 1, 2 centimeters, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. So here the length of the boundary of rectangle 1 is 18 centimeters. Now let us see the length of the boundary, that is perimeter of rectangle 2. Again we start from this corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the rectangle 2 is having the boundary equal to 12 centimeters. So perimeter of rectangle 2, that is boundary of rectangle 2. Boundary is the outer periphery. We call the outer periphery or the boundary as perimeter. So periphery or perimeter of rectangle 2 is 12 centimeters. Similarly, to find the perimeter of rectangle 3, we have to start from one corner. So we'll start from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There is another side of 6 centimeters. So 6 2s are 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the rectangle 3 has boundary equal to 16 centimeters. Similarly, let us know the boundary of rectangle 4. See, there will be two sides. Since it is a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So we shall see only one side and we can double that side because opposite sides are equal. Here 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 2s are 8 plus 1, 2, 3. 3 2s are 6. So 6 plus 8 makes 14. So perimeter is 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. That total makes 14 centimeters. So once again we shall know the definition of area. Area is the region covered. Okay, region covered is represented by the number of boxes, number of square boxes, and perimeter is the length of the boundary of the shape. Here we shall move along the periphery or the boundary and we shall find the total length of the boundary to know the perimeter of a rectangle. Now we shall do some more questions to verify the area and perimeter. Now here there is one activity. Here each rectangle is made up of 12 squares of side 1 centimeter. So you can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So this is made up of 12 squares. You can count here 1, 2, 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 4s are 12. So the rectangle D is again made up of 12 squares. So area of rectangle A is 12 square centimeter. Area of rectangle D is also 12 square centimeters. Now we move on to B. Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 6 2s are 12. So there are 12 boxes in all. So the area again of rectangle B is 12 square centimeters. Now coming to rectangle E. See 1, 2, 2, 2 plus 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Rectangle E is also made up of 12 square boxes. So area of rectangle E is again 12 square centimeters. Now let us see rectangle C and rectangle F. Count the number of squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So again area of rectangle C is 12 square centimeters. Similarly, area of rectangle F is also 12 square centimeters because it has 12 boxes. So each rectangle here being made up of 12 boxes, the area of all these rectangles A, B, C, D, E and F are equal to 12 square centimeters. So always remember children, we express the area in terms of square units. The unit can be centimeter, meter, inch or foot. Okay. Now let us know the perimeter, that is boundary. So when we find the boundary of rectangle A, we shall move along the periphery or move along the boundary and keep counting the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plus 4, 11. 11 plus 3, 14. So perimeter of rectangle A is 14. Similarly, perimeter of rectangle D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So perimeter of rectangle D is again 14 centimeters. Now coming to rectangle B and rectangle E, you can see there are 6 boxes and like double of 6 boxes, that is totally 12 boxes. Even here 2 into 6 makes 12. So when we count the boundary or when we move along the boundary, we shall be counting the number of boxes here, sorry, the side of the boxes. There are 6 sides plus 2, 8, 8 plus 6, 14 plus 2, 16. So a perimeter of rectangle B and E both are same. One is lying horizontal, one is lying vertical. Both have the perimeter equal to 16 centimeters. Similarly, when we move along with the boundary of the rectangle C and rectangle F, you can count from here 1 plus 12, 13, 14 and plus 12, totally making 26 centimeter. So perimeter of C and perimeter of rectangle F is equal to 26 centimeter. So by counting the number of boxes, we can find the area, and by counting the sides along the boundary, we can find the perimeter of the rectangle or a square. Now let us have one more activity. This is currency of 2000 rupees. Now let us find the area and perimeter of rupees 2000 currency note. Now you can see here the number of boxes here. Instead of counting all the boxes one by one, what I can do is I can count the number of boxes here. There are 19 boxes along the length and 7 boxes along the breadth. So there are 7 rows of 19 boxes each. So number of boxes will become 19 into 7, that makes 133. So area, so in a 2000 rupee note there are 133 square boxes of each of 1 centimeter side. So area of the currency note, that is 2000 rupee currency note, is 133 square centimeter. Now let us know the perimeter of the currency note. When we move along the length, there are 19 boxes. So 19 sides, if we add, it makes 19, plus along the breadth 7 sides. 19 plus 7. Again 19 plus 7. So we can write 19 plus 7 plus 19 plus 7. So 19 plus 7 makes 26 and double of 26 is 52. So perimeter of the currency note, that is the length of the boundary of the 2000 rupee currency note, is 52 centimeters. Now let us know the area and perimeter of rupee 10 currency note. Similarly, you can see here there are 13 boxes and 5 rows of 13 boxes. So area of the currency note or 10 rupee currency note here will become the total number of full squares or total number of boxes, that is 13 boxes into 5 rows makes 13 into 5, that is 65 square centimeters. The perimeter of the currency note would be 15 centimeter side plus 5 centimeter, 13 centimeter plus 5 plus 13 centimeter plus 5 centimeter. So 13 plus 5 makes 18 and double of 18 makes 36. So the boundary or the perimeter of rupee 10 currency note is 36 centimeter. Now we shall know which stamp has more area and more perimeter. See, I have given two stamps, stamp A and stamp B. Now area of stamp A, again we shall count number of boxes in one row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boxes in one row. And how many rows? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the stamp A has 6 rows or 6 boxes and 6 rows. So 6 into 6 makes 36. So area of this stamp is 36 square centimeter. Area of stamp B. To calculate area of stamp B, let us count the number of boxes in one row. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes in one row, and there are 1, 2, 3 rows. So area becomes 4 into 3, that is 12 square centimeter. Now finding the perimeter, we shall see number of sides or the length of the sides here is 6, again 6, 6 plus 6 12, 12 plus 6 18, 18 plus 6 makes 24. So 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 making 24 centimeter. So perimeter of stamp A is 24 centimeter. Coming to perimeter of stamp B, it will be 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. So 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. 7 and double of 7 is 14 centimeter. Now compare the area of stamp A. It is 36 square centimeter. Area of stamp B is 12 square centimeter. So area of stamp A is more than area of stamp B. By how much? By 36 minus 12. This is also square centimeter. This is also square centimeter. So 36 minus 12, that makes 24 square centimeters. And a perimeter of stamp A is 24 centimeter. Perimeter of stamp B is 14 centimeter. So perimeter of stamp A is big. Okay, bigger than or more than perimeter of stamp B by, you have to subtract 24 minus 14. 24 minus 14 gives 10 centimeter. Similarly, let us go with one more example here. You can see again I have given two stamps. You can compare and find which stamp has less area and less perimeter. Now area of stamp A will be, see here, there are 6 rows and 6 rows in one box, sorry, 6 boxes in one row, and there are totally 9 boxes. So 6 9s are 54. So area of stamp A is 54 square centimeter, and perimeter of stamp A will be 6 plus 9 plus 6 plus 9. So 6 plus 9 plus 6 plus 9, that makes 30 centimeter. Now coming to stamp B, area of stamp B is 4 boxes in one row and 5 rows. So 4 5s are 20. 20 square centimeter is the area of stamp B, and perimeter of stamp B will be 4 plus 5 plus 4 plus 5. That makes 18 centimeter. Double of 9, that is 18 centimeter. Now area of stamp B is, see here, when we compare the area of stamp B is less than area of stamp A. By how much? Again we have to subtract the area. So area of stamp B is less than area of stamp A by 54 minus 20, that makes 34 square centimeter. And perimeter of stamp B again is smaller or less than perimeter of stamp A by how much? You have to subtract 30 minus 18, that is 12 centimeter. Now what can you say about the area of these two figures I have given here? You can see there is a square and there is a triangle. Now the condition given here, this AB is equal to this AB. BD is equal to, again there is BD here. CD is equal to this CD. And AC is equal to this AC here. And obviously this BC will be equal to this BC as well as this BC. Now the idea here is, children, I have cut across the square along BC, then I have moved this part down here, so that this BC, when I cut here, again comes this side, and AB joins here with BD. So these two pictures are one and the same. I have just cut the square into half and attached this first part here down to make a rectangle, triangle. So what can you say about the area? When the pictures are made by same two parts, would the area be equal? Yes, because area of square is equal to area of this triangle ABC plus this triangle BDC, and area of triangle is again equal to area of the triangle ABC plus area of triangle BDC. Since both are having same area of BDC plus area of BAC, area of BDC plus area of BAC. Since both are equal, therefore area of this square is equal to area of the triangle. I have just like cut the square into two equal parts, and I have attached one part taking down like this here. Okay. Now let us move on to yet another beautiful concept, that is finding the area of figures that cut the grid. Here grid means the squared grid which I have given. I am using the squared box grid. Okay. If figures are cutting it into half squares, then how do we calculate the area? That we will know in these or through these pictures or shapes. Now look at the shape 1. Shape A. It is a triangle. Now the formula for calculating the area of the shape here is, you have to count the number of full squares. Full square means this is full square. And see, you can see here this part is cut into a half one. This is not a complete square. Even this is not complete because a small chunk is gone out. So these all are half squares. You can see I have marked all the half squares with X mark, and I have counted the full squares by numerals, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So in this shape, that is shape A, there are 8 full squares, and let us count the half squares. This square is cut into half. See, one part has gone. Okay, so I'll consider it as half. Here one chunk has gone, so I'll consider it as a small half part. So like this, 1, 2, this again box is cut 3, fourth box is cut 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 boxes are cut. Okay, so sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there is a mistake here. I have written as 10. It has to be taken as 8 only. Okay. So area of shape A will become number of full squares, okay, in the shape plus half the number of half squares. So when I count the half squares, there are 8 half squares. So half of 8 is again 4. So 8 plus 4 making 12 square centimeter. So there is a mistake here. So you can rectify. There are only 8 squares, not 10. Okay. So 8 half squares. So half of 8. 8, if you cut into half, it becomes 4. So number of full squares is 8 and number of half squares is also 8. I'll divide 8 by 2. So I'll get 4. So 8 plus 4 will make 12 square centimeters. Again, let us see here in this picture, that is shape B. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 full squares are there, and number of half squares are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The number of half squares are 12. Half of 12 is 6. So 6 plus 6. Full squares are 6. Half squares are 12. So half of 12 we have to make. So half of 12 is 6. We add 6 plus 6, we get 12 square centimeter. Now let us find the area of these shapes. In shape A, you can see there are 19 full squares. So I'll write number of full squares 19, number of half squares 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number of half squares is 5. So area of shape A will become, the full square will be taken as it is 19 plus half of 5. Half of 5 is 2.5. If I divide half into two equal parts, I'll be keeping 1 here, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth part is divided into 2. So half and half. So 2.5, 2.5. Half of 5 is 2.5. So 19 plus 2.5 makes 21.5 square centimeter. Now look at this circle, that is shape B. The number of full squares here are only 4. So I'll write number of full squares as 4. I'll count number of half squares. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So number of half squares are 12. So area of the shape will be number of full squares, that is 4. I'll keep as it is. And I'll take half of the half squares. So 12, half of 12 makes 6. So 4 as it is plus half of 12 is 6. 6 plus 4 is 10 square centimeter. Now coming to shape 3, you can see there are 18 full squares, and let us count the half squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 10 half squares. So 18 full squares plus half of 10 half squares. Half of 10 half squares will make 5. So 18 plus 5 makes 23 square centimeter. So in this way, children, you will be calculating. That's all for today. Thank you.